everybody, what is going on? This is going to be another cast. It is blind, if you can believe that. That is right. Except I'm not actually blind. I may act like I am. But today we've got BrDNovemBer. BrDNovemBer versus the Oboeman. Oboeman. I guess that, yeah, Oboeman. Nice. So, Oboeman here, going for a cross scout like that right away. And so that way they're not going to cross paths. So if anybody has any kind of cheese planned, and they're hoping to see each other's overlords, and they generally would meet about here, then they won't know. Well, this guy, BrDNovemBer, won't know that he's actually there, because he's going to actually send out a very fast scout. Never mind. So the map is Shakura's Plateau. Now, an interesting thing about Shakura's Plateau that, some people know, but not everybody knows. I found a lot of, even diamond players who didn't know this, that you cannot spawn opposite of each other. No matter what, you can't spawn here and here. No matter what, say you spawn here, your opponent's going to either be directly to your right or to the top right of you. Right and up, whatever way. Diagonal. Diagonal, that's what it's called. That's a diagonal. So, we have Oboeman here going for the 14 pool, and a little bit earlier pool by BrDNovemBer. And gets the scout off, and the scout's coming off here. So nobody really opening up with 15 hatch, which, is common in ZVZ. It's a little bit risky. It's hard to defend, say, a 6 pool with that hatch, but it seems like he is going to be getting the hatch right after the spawning pool, and that drone's going to block it off, and that's pretty annoying to have done. Now, I'm not going to tell you who submitted the replay. BrDNovemBer blocked it, but I won't tell you who submitted a replay, because people usually only submit games that they win. You can submit games that you lose, guys. Just throwing that out there. I'm not going to make fun of you. Probably not. But, ooh, we should build a little spine crawler right there. That'd be sneaky, because, out of the Oboeman. And laggy. Ooh, love it. Oh, he's got the vision, never mind. But, just the edge of the creep is sometimes out of the vision, so I think it's directly up and or to the right that you can't see, something like that. There's something, I'd have to look it up. No gas here from Oboeman, so it doesn't seem like he's going to be playing with any speedling aggression or roaches anytime soon. And speed is on the way for BrDNovemBer, man. November. And drone goes down, and the expansion is going to go up very shortly, more than likely. And the queen is out, and he's not injecting that larva. Maybe he's saving up for double creep tumor. The double creep tumor. And it's not. No, he's saving up for a late inject. And Oboeman has some Zerglings out, hiding them. Except he's not actually hiding them. And BrDNovemBer has a scout off, and the queen is coming to say hello to this guy. As you can see, he's a spine crawler. He's going to transfer it to the expansion. I like that play. Build it here and just transfer it. Needs another. There we go. Needs another queen. And here we go with the expansion for BrDNovemBer. Now, since BrDNovemBer didn't do any damage early on to Oboeman with his quicker pool, I feel like he's definitely slightly behind. Even though, Oboeman does have a higher harvester count, and his expansion's already up. He hasn't transferred any drones. And I like this Baneling nest positioning, because I don't think Zerglings are able to run by there. So if they're planning on doing a Zergling run by, they've got to go through this little choke. You place a queen there, not many Zerglings are going to get through, especially with that spine, get a few Banelings. And makes a creep tumor right there, and the queen is kind of blocking there, so that's a good decision. So, Baneling bust is coming from BrDNovemBer. Seems like this is kind of all-in-ish. He's not, droning up here at all. In the production tab, he is droning up a little bit, and he's going to be switching to roaches. So he's just hoping to do some economic damage here to Oboeman. Now, does Oboeman scout this? No, he has no idea it's coming, but here it comes. And these Zerglings are not going to fare so well against Banelings. Banelings are going to get poked to death. Queen holding up very nicely. See what I was talking about with that? That's absolutely wonderful play by Oboeman. He doesn't have the speed yet, so his Zerglings are in trouble. Spine Crawl and 2 Queens are going to be enough to clean this up with his handful of Slowlings. And that's a very unsuccessful attack by BrDNovemBer. You know, that's why it pays to scout. You know, you scout something like that, and the Queen holding up there, you just, you know, it's not even worth it. Because in order for your Banelings to have any effect, they've got to take this long path around. And, you know, Spine Crawler is just poking them away. Like poking on Facebook. I get poked on Facebook sometimes. That doesn't sound right. Sounds weird. I'm not going to say that. So low drone counts here still for BrDNovemBer because he's trying that aggression. But that's the thing about ZVZ. It's hard to drone up. You know, it's hard to know when to drone up because you know it's hard to scout your opponent sometimes, especially if they block the ramp with roaches. Can't get any Zerglings in there. But scouting is really what ZVZ is about. And as you can see, you know, BrDNovemBer might be scouting here. Oboeman might be scouting here. Not sure what they're doing, but just hanging out. It's like this Overlord here. Ooh, party! Yeah, Overlord! Some battles going on at the towers. The towers are going to be taken back. And those Zerglings are surrounded and killed. And what's going on over here? Got a little roach hangout. Sup, roaches? Wish my portraits moved. I wish I had a better computer. Someday, guys. Also, I will be casting more games soon. I actually have a very recent influx of games, which is very nice. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Ooh, I liked this roach placement too, because Zerglings cannot slip by and scout the main. But I am, well, I'm currently working 40 hours a week, and so that's why I don't get to cast as much as I do. So on the weekends I like to play a lot. By the way, you know, I've had a couple people message me. You know, guys, feel free to message me. You know, ask me questions. You know, tell me what you think about my cast. You know, ask if I want to play. I don't know. I'll play. Whatever. You know, we can play some 2s, 3s, 4s. Play some solo. I don't care. My information is LeakDude149. That's the number thing. So, as you can see, this Queen is going to chase down this Overlord. And Queens are actually able to kill an Overlord even off creep. It's very, very slow, and is it going to take away vision? And the vision's lost. That was a great move by BrDNovemBer. And that's very, very important to note. If you don't have that watchtower, you know, that's a great place to put an Overlord, as long as you keep those watchtowers out, because now that he has the watchtowers, you can see BrDNovemBer's vision. You can see on these cliffs, I guess you want to call them. I don't know what the best word is for those cliffs. So you can actually kill Overlords up there with your Queens. So those watchtowers are important. And a scout going to be coming in here for BrDNovemBer. And hoping he gets a contaminate off on the lair at some point, or the hatchery. You know, slow down that Queen larva inject. And that's nice. For a while, the harvester count, you know, was almost doubled for Oboeman, but now it just goes right back up again. And +1 coming for there, and infestation pit coming down for Murderman, and a couple roaches out into play. Still only banelings here. I don't see. Is there a roach warren anywhere? Oh, there's one right there. But he doesn't really have any roaches yet, so he's kind of in a weird position, and he's got 1,000 minerals or so, 1.6k, and not enough gas. And getting a transfer off here, you know. You can always click the extractor, guys, and always kind of see, especially if you notice you're running low on gas. And he just sank all his minerals to roaches, hatcheries, spines. You know, that's a great mineral sink. You know, get a 3rd expansion up. You know, a lot of times 3rd expansion is huge to get early, and I love how the lings are up here. That's absolutely brilliant by Oboeman, I think, because, you know, you can run in with some roaches, kind of keep them distracted, and just run in. You know, even if you don't kill the hatchery, if you take down all the miners there, and see, without these roaches aren't going to make it there in time, even with speed. You know, that 3rd hatchery is not going to go up no matter what, and that gives Oboeman plenty of time for a next hatchery. And he's going here. That's where he's expanding. So, as you can see, Oboeman just denies the 3rd, and he's in a pretty good position now. You know, he's got the +1 attacks. +1 isn't even finished for BrDNovemBer. But infestors are out to play. And did he get pathogen glands? You know, that's a overseer saying that. But you know, if you time the pathogen glands right, you know, if you go 31 seconds into pathogen glands and start making infestors, they'll start off with the 75 energy for fungal growth. You know, pathogen glands absolutely clutch. You know, that's something everybody really should be getting, in my opinion. And a little bit of engagement here. All those blue rings are going to go down for Oboeman. But they did their job and denied that third for a little bit. And now Oboeman's got this up. And ooh, a roach drop. This is an interesting move, to say the least. You know, not often do you see drops in ZVZ. You know, a lot. You just need to sink more of your resources into roaches and infestors, really. You know, I mean, roaches clump up really bad. So, you know, I've thought about, dropping banelings. Oh, that Olive Garden's getting to me. And I like the little creep highway at this Overlord party. Yeah. Oh, he just sneaks in without anyone knowing. I'm not really sure. I guess he's gonna queen snipe. Maybe he's just scouting. I don't know. Oh, he was gonna drop that. And if he takes on that queen, it's definitely worth it. You know, that really slows down a lot of objectives actually. But no, the queen is not gonna go down. And everybody comes running back. So, and, you know, kind of a little bit of a stalemate right now. Third base just going up for BrDNovemBer. And third base for Oboeman for a little while. He needs to get some guys in gas. He's floating so many minerals. Ooh, nice. I like that. You know, I always like to put a spore crawler, you know, especially near the entrance of my bases if I have, you know, a couple spines. Because, you know, it'll just catch those burrowed infestors. That's becoming a lot more common in ZVZ, is those burrowed infestors, infestor drops, you know, popularized by Destiny. And, you know, it's really, you know, he might be even going for a drop right here. I don't know. But, you know, you just got to watch out for those kind of things. And what else do we got going on over here? This is I'm not sure why his infestors are going up there, but that's cool. I guess he's just trying to protect his third base, leaving his main and natural wide open. And, you know, Oboeman could capitalize on this, but there's not really, doesn't really see the see that, because, no, neither player's really scouting too much, but that's alright. I mean, we're kind of at this point in the game. Oh, actually, I didn't even notice. These roach drops, you know, are very annoying to deal with. You know, you got to pull back a significant portion of your army, and considering, you know, mutalisks are becoming more common. But if the guy's going roach infester, excuse me, AA anti-air is actually very limited. So those roach drops, you know, could be very, very annoying. And you see the spire coming, and probably he's getting pissed off at those roach drops. I mean, I'd be upset. You know, Zergling, I'm not sure I agree with that from Oboeman, just because there are infestors out. Unless he's going to split the Zerglings off and take that while he attacks the main with a roach infester. Just because it's so easy to fungal growth them once, and they're pretty much useless. They're down to 1 or 2 hit points, and, you know, it's basically game over for them. So gearing up probably for some more roach drops here. I really like that move. I wish he would get +1 or 2 carapace, along with BrRRRRRDDDDDDDDDNovemBer here. I like that he has burrow, which is nice. Does he have burrow? No. Oboeman does not have burrow. 4th and 5th going up for Oboeman, while BrDNovemBer is still on 3 base. And, you know, that's, in terms of economy, you know, Oboeman's behind. He's had that base up longer. I don't know. His main is mined out. That would explain it. And this is not really mining at all. Interesting decision. And the bird infestors is, you know, see, that's, like I said, becoming a lot more common. And lots of infestors coming out. And the third, I don't know if it'll be okay. It was tough to say. Probably be taken out by this flock of things. And this third is probably going to go down if he shoots off all these infested Terrans. Good drone block there. Now, one thing to do that's very, very interesting is, especially in the early stages of a game for a spine crawler, if you're getting rushed by, you know, lings or something, and you have a spine crawler up, if you surround the spine crawler with your Zerglings, and just press hold position, you know, the Lings aren't going to be able to attack the spine crawler. And by default, since the drones aren't attacking, the AI won't have the Zerglings attack the drones that are surrounding the spine crawler. So you can really defend a spine crawler like that. You'd have to manually attack the drones or hit hold position. And the hatchery does go down while I was talking about burrowed. Not burrowed. I just saw burrowed guys, so I said burrowed. That's not a good thing. Well, I was talking about surrounding your own spine crawlers. And this is a dangerous push gun here because all these infestors. It might be a little bit overkill. Where's the army for? Oh, see, because he's trying to defend those roach drops. He's not going to deal with this in a mesh. I guess he's trying to take out this overlord party. Yeah, he's just going for overlords, I guess. And let's see what we got going for income. You know, BrDNovemBer's got tons of income. You know, he just needs some more hatcheries. He doesn't have really any macro hatcheries, so he's not really, you know, able to produce to get rid of all this, you know, floating minerals and stuff. You know, Oboeman's got his money down. You know, he's got a ton of hatcheries everywhere. Able to produce. I don't know if he has a yep, he does have a macro hatch in his base. Macro hatch is just another hatch that's not near a mineral patch, but that, you know, you're just using to produce extra stuff when you get more money. Usually on 3 base is when you want to get your first macro hatch. So Zergling drop's going to be happening here, and BrDNovemBer's in trouble. You know, Oboeman's got 50 supply. You know, but he just, you know, he's got the money too. Is the bad thing. You know, he's just investing in broodlords, so that is going to be a bit dangerous. And but he also has his own greater spire, so. And yeah, he's supply blocked. You know, at this point in the game, you need to be almost 200, unless you're fighting back and forth constantly. You know, BrDNovemBer's got the money. He doesn't have the larvae. You know, you need that macro hatch. Like if you look at, he's got a few larvae there, and 1 larva there. You know, he's been on 3 now, going on to 4, but he's been on 3 base for quite some time without that macro hatch. Your money just gets really high. But he's sinking it into broodlords, which is, you know, that's a tough thing to defend in ZVZ, you know. Right, none there. Unless you get corruptors, and so, I mean, you could take out a lot. Oh, he does have corruptors, so he did know it was coming. And yeah, this has got to go to Oboeman. He's got. Oh shoot! He will survive. Why am I young? Because it's late, and I get up at 5 every day. It's terrible. So this roach party drop. Ooh, I like that. Fungal it again. Yeah, keep fungling that. Yeah. Drop the roaches. The roaches coming out to play. Oh, those who get fungal have huge trouble, and they do get fungaled. If you fungling them, you know, Oboeman's gonna lose that. Bad. This is really, really bad. Oboeman loses that anti-air. Oh wow, tons of fungus going down here. And this is spelling out further. Spelling out a lot of trouble. Now I recently just learned a better way to use fungal growth. So let's action. But what's going on up here is that this expansion is going to be going down. And BrDNovemBer will defend this, it seems like, but at what cost? At the cost of his 3rd base. You know, that was a great, you know, split hit. Multi-prong, there we go. Couldn't think of it. Multi-prong attack from Oboeman. You know, that did a lot of damage. Not sure why he unburled those drones. But that was a great multi-prong attack from Oboeman. Focus down that hatchers. You know, the income advantage is Oboeman. As long as he's got the larva, he's going to be able to reproduce that army very quickly, because he's got, you know, some pretty good income coming in, I think. Yeah, better than BrDNovemBer's in any case. But the proper way to use fungal, so if we look at a bunch of roaches, you know, if they, you know, obviously if they're all together, you want to hit the main part of the roaches, as many as you can. But instead of, say you only have, I don't know, you have 2 infestors that each have 2 fungals each, so you have 4 fungals total. One really good thing to do is to just fungal the same pack several times. You know, you don't want to fungal the entire army because it's kind of a waste of fungal. You know, you want to fungal the same 2 patches maybe over and over again. So not only do they become kind of useless, you really wear their HP down as well. Instead of wearing everybody's HP down by just a little bit. Because especially with Burrow, you can recover that. And Oboeman, he's focusing down his hatchery. I mean, I'm not sure I agree with that, just because chances are it probably wasn't going to go down. That three attack is really going to be trouble for Oboeman. And, he's really down to not many bases either. And he doesn't really have any roaches. He's got this huge block. And he starts taking down these expansions. That's the expansion he needs to get. I don't think he realizes. Oh, Broodlord, I don't think he realizes that these bases don't really have them. I think that's where he was going. Loses those defenses. Terrible. BrDNovemBer. Attacking into the spine crawlers. He needs to get out of there. Doesn't want to engage there. And he is going to be retreating a little bit. Oh, he's running into the spine crawler wall. Not a good idea, BrDNovemBer. Get back. Get back. Oh, no. Why are you taking that back? Guess you're going to burrow? No. Oh, lag. Why is it so laggy? Terrible. And there's the burrow. And that's dangerous because those infested. Yeah, fungal burrow. And that's like that. Why are you so laggy? Let's go see if this other stuff is less laggy. Yeah, this is okay now. Yeah, I'm not really sure why my computer does this. Actually, I do know because it's terrible. But anyway, back to normal. BrDNovemBer, it's such a waste of all his roaches right there. I don't know why he's going up here to attack. You're not going to be able to do that much. You don't have any income. You just go back, save your money. Save up your money. Why are you going to the main? What are you going to do in the main, BrDNovemBer? You going to take down the lair? Yes. These broodlords are slow, but Oboeman, he's got the income. He's got, he's going to finally get some income going. He never took that fourth base, which is really what's been holding him back. BrDNovemBer just leaves the game. No GGs or anything. Jeez, BrDNovemBer. So as you can see, Oboeman was our viewer, and wow, the whole time Oboeman was making more roach drops. I love the multi-pronged attacks from Oboeman. That's really one key thing in StarCraft is those multi-pronged attacks. So thanks for watching this cast, guys, and I'll check you guys later. See ya.